Hey honey, today let's talk about depression. So, I didn't know I had depression until I was 26, 27, after I started the surrogacy journey. I thought I was just born weird, crazy, and terrible. I never really associate my issues with depression because there is, a lot of judgment about depression, especially in China, because it's not well understood and we are simply taught to just blame ourselves if things go wrong. You are simply too weird, too crazy, too out of line. Pull yourself together and just be normal. So before I realized I had depression, here's the funny thing. I was one of the guys judging. I would be like, "Oh, you feel so sad, you think you have a disease." Bro, I felt sad when I watched Pinocchio. Just grow up. So it's not until after I started the surrogacy and I realized I had depression. At that time, the Russian-Ukraine war happened and the whole process is halted. I couldn't see any hope and I got pretty depressed. So I started to act very, very weird and creepy in the office. And someone just said, "Hey, do you have any mental issues? Maybe you have depression." And I was like, "Huh? Depression? What is that?" And then I searched it. I actually Googled it and oh my God, I check every single boxes. Here are the symptoms of depression. First, persistent sadness. Check. Loss of interest in activities and social life. Check. Irregular sleep. Check. Fatigue and difficult concentrating. Check. Feeling of guilt and worthlessness. Check. Talking to yourself like a lunatic. Check. Irritability, agitation, unable to control your body, which is why I act so weird in the office. Also check. And lastly, suicidal thoughts. Check. So when I first read them, I was like, this explains everything. This explains why I'm so terrible, why I'm so negative, why I cannot make any friends, why I'm so lazy, why I'm so dumb, why I cannot accomplish anything, why I always think I'm terrible, why I act like a lunatic, and why I'm so obsessed with death. I feel like this has to be some sort of joke. Like, did we just make this up? Like, do you simply just come up with every possible reason why you are so terrible and just blame them all onto this thing called depression? Like, dude, take some of your own responsibilities. I feel sad for depression to take so many blames. Like, maybe we can give some blames to other things, like schizophrenia or hemorrhoids. Stop putting depression for everything. Depression life matters. So, yeah, I feel it's just too comprehensive to be true. Because I really, really want to blame most of my issues on parenting. But if you are telling me that despite of how I was raised, there there is a possibility that I could identify the issue and just like manage to have depression under control, like with meds, I may not turn out to be this terrible. That's bullshit. I don't buy it. Like, I feel my issues are just like way more than depression itself can explain. Okay, let's go over the issues one by one. First, the consistent sadness. I will give this to depression. I'm glad I found the root cause of this one because it's killing me that I don't know why I'm always sad all the time. I really thought I was born to be sad. Like, when people tell me, just be happy, life is good, I'm just like, I can't. I cannot just be happy. I cannot think of any reason to be happy. Life itself is not good enough for me. I don't know how people can just like be happy all the time. Like, is something wrong with me? Or are they just like better at faking it? I mean, I mostly watch other people's life online, and that's pretty distorted because online people are just trying to show the best side of themselves, right? Like everyone wants to watch happy videos and nobody wants to watch sad, shitty videos. So I watch mostly happy, wholesome family videos on YouTube because that's something I dream of having. But that sometimes makes me even more depressed because sometimes I wonder if I will ever have it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just cannot think of any reason to be happy. And I think instead of blame myself for not being happy, I'm glad depression can take the blame on this one. So now, the second issue, loss of interest in activities. I always thought I'm just boring and lazy. You know, I just don't have that much things to interest me. I mean, I watch funny videos and I sometimes play games, but that's because it helps me pass time fast. Because otherwise, every second just feels like a century. As for social activities, I was able to make some friends when I was a kid, but as I moved to the US when I was 15, I couldn't speak any English, so I couldn't make any friends. And I was transferred multiple places when I was in school. I couldn't stay at one place for longer than a year. So that really didn't work out. So I really didn't have a chance to make any friends. And gradually, I just became a loner. I think I just like adopted to not need friends or family anymore. I just like adopted to be fine by myself. I just need one person to make my life meaningful, and I will be happy without anyone else. I really don't find relationships other than the blood bond ones that meaningful. Because I feel like other types of relationships are just like too superficial and unstable. It doesn't like solve my problems. I feel like sometimes it's just not going to last long enough for me to be willing to have them. And also, I have to fake it in order to maintain those relationships because the real me is really, really unlikable because I'm too negative and I have too many weird thoughts. And it's just like I I just cannot maintain those normal relationships without faking it. But faking it costing so much energy. Like I just prefer to be the real terrible me and stay miserable than having to fake it all the time just so that people likes me. I'm, I feel like it's just much easier. Now, like after I tried to have you, I did try to make some friends so that you could have some uncles and aunties to play with, but I couldn't make it work. I'm just too weird and I couldn't fit in. I guess people somehow can sense it that I'm faking it and they didn't like it. So sorry. Before I tried to blame this on depression, I thought I have ADHD. I don't know how they work together. Does depression cause ADHD? Like, are they coexistent? But it explains why I cannot do anything right. I was never able to accomplish anything. Like doing work, I would arrive before everyone else, and I would leave after everyone left. But I could only accomplish 1/10 of what people would normally do. I just feel so useless. So, yeah, I think I would like to blame this on depression than blame it just on myself, suck at doing anything. So, yeah, that's good.